Hi guys, so I know the other day I made a very long video for you, and most of you probably didn't like how it just went on and on and on. So today what I've done is I've taken that video off YouTube and have cut it down to just talk about each individual person. So there will be, I believe, five different videos uploaded, so that way you don't just get bored with me just jab. So I hope you like it. I apologize for the almost 35 minute video the other day. So, alright, here we go. Hi everyone, so this part is about Phil Defranco. Yes, I've said his name a few times, and I've talked about his wife, Lynn Defranco, and her channel called the Defranco Family. Well, Phil Defranco has a different type of channel than Lynn's, and it's quite amusing how different those two are, but work so well together. Phil talks more about like everyday life and news that's going on in today's world, and quite a bit of politics, but he tries to stay neutral for the most part and be very blunt while doing it. So those are a few things that I really admire about Phil Defranco. I love how when he talks about Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump is a complete moron. I'm sorry if you like him, and I know, personal opinion, I personally think he's the worst president in the world, but who am I to really talk politics, right? There's enough people doing that already, so set that aside. Anyways, Phil is very incisive. He loves to get the facts first and then tell the story. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be everyday life, like a tragedy in California, a 2.5 earthquake in Minnesota, or I know I'm saying the wrong things, the wrong locations, but you get my point. He's definitely still a family man. He cares about children, whether they're his children or not. He has done quite a bit of stories of, like there was this one, like father of five or something like that, how there was a huge scandal going on between him and his wife and their kids, even though like half of them wasn't even her kids, you know, his, hers, and ours type thing. And there was a whole bunch of mistreatment going on. Yes, I watched a couple of their videos. No, I did not like it. Yes, I agree with Phil on this one. It went way out of control, way fast, and I love how he went in, balls to the wall, and he's like, no, this is not right. This is what's going on. This is what I think should happen, and this is what did happen. So he got all the facts. He wasn't just making up random stories and coming together and just, you know, blabbling out to all the world. He gets his facts down. Not only that, is he works with a really good group. You see in his videos every once in a while that he will talk about whatever, like things that are going on within his office. Like he has a team that does editing, and he has a team that does planning, and a team that does financing, and it's just really good how they come together, and well, they just get all the information for his channel. And not only does he have a great team to work with, he comes home and has a great team there. He has his wife, his two kids, Carter, the newborn, and Trey, I think he's like 3 or 4. And they do some videos together. Like, there was one that I saw that Linz took Trey out to a Disney on Ice type thing, monster truck thing. I don't really remember what the event was, but Phil stayed home with Carter, fed him and whatnot, and so that way Linz can go out and have a good time with their toddler, their 3 or 4 year old, and it's just they work so well together. She's a family mom, you know. I would love to say family man, but you know, the mom version. And he just comes and supports her and lets her do what she needs to do or would like to do. And Phil just comes home and is a family man, and that's really good to have in a relationship. My personal relationship, my hubby Jeff, he works all day at AT&T. He's a really, really good associate. Actually one of the best in his store, and he works so hard to provide for us. I haven't worked in over a year, mainly because like my pregnancies are so high risk that my previous doctor didn't recommend me working while pregnant. But this last pregnancy with Ethan, it was so pretty much stress-free, even though we moved from Everett, Washington to Medford, Oregon. That's practically 2 states. Here's my reasoning. Everett, Washington is north of Washington. It's like 30 miles north of Seattle, so that's about an hour or so drive away from Canada. And Medford, Oregon is bottom of Oregon. It's literally like an hour and a half away from California. So it's like top to bottom of 2 different states, practically 2 states away. So that's my reason behind that. That would be my son being a little squeaker. Anyways, I have a great family man, and so does Lynn Defranco. Both are men. We work so hard to provide for our families, and that's very great qualities to find in someone. And if you do have that, don't take it for granted. Love them dearly, and just be a good team. Have a good friendship. Relationship. Just do what you can and feel best for each other. And that's one thing I feel like I have in common with me and my hubby, and Linz and Phil Defranco have. You know? So, it's just great things. Alright, let's see who's else next.